check 1-2 Sheffield dugout. It's going to be a bit awkward for us as we do have two Uniteds. We usually just call Coventry United sometimes, but there are two Uniteds, so it's going to have to be Coventry and Sheffield. I know both teams don't really like just being called by their city names, but best way to avoid confusion. So I'm back to the keeper. In goal is Fran Kitching for Sheffield United today. It's out with Hartley. Rolls it up the left flank. Johnson. Sari. Slipped up the left flank. It's Mel Johnson. Into the box it goes. Turned away by Anna Wilcox. Nikki Miles is back in the squad today, but only on the bench. Following her recovery from injury, which has kept her out for a couple of weeks. Should be back in time for the next game, which I believe is Charlton. A crucial match for Coventry United. Back by Rima Lord Mears to Sari. Hassled and harried by Maz Gauntlet. The referee gives the free kick in favour of Sheffield. 10 yards into United territory on the left flank. And it goes by Beatrice Sari. Floats over the head of Pennock and into the grateful grasp of the United goalkeeper and captain Sue Wood. Talking of goalkeepers, there was a debut for Jodie Whiteman on Wednesday night. Whiteman is not in the team today, but she made a impressive impact on her Coventry United debut, making some good saves, only conceding the one in that 5-2 defeat to Durham in the Continental Cup. We've still got two matches left in that competition with Villa and Sheffield United to come, so this is not going to be the last time that these two square up. Leandra Little forced to hook it out on that far side by Amy Waffen. Great stuff from the former Wales Youth International. From the far side of the field in a dangerous position, Chelsea Weston will take responsibilities for it. Dermody rolls it on for Weston. Cross charge down, Coventry United corner. The red and greens waiting on the edge of the penalty area, looking to storm into the empty space. Sheffield doing their best to keep them at bay as Amber Hughes sizes up her options. Players race into the box. It bounces through all of them and should be a simple clearance for Sari at the far post. Indeed it is. Upfield to Johnson, turns away from Gauntlet. Blocked off well by Chelsea Weston. Great strength by the fullback. Wilcox. Back with Wood. Kills it out towards his left-hand side. That's too far for Holly Chandler. The ball now in the hands of Ellie Wilson for Sheffield United. It's got Lord Mears in support as well as Pennock up line. Flicked on by Wilkinson, but away United. Good defending. Chandler flies in. Volleys it up to Waffen. Here's Beth Merrick taking on Wilson. Still going Merrick, steaming up that left flank, tries to get the cross away, does get the cross away, turned away by Hartley before Waffen could turn it home. We've had 5 minutes at the Butts Park Arena in this FA Women's Championship match. Coventry United 0, Sheffield United 0. Throw for Chandler on the left side. Chested down by Anderson, who's already got 2 Goal of the Month candidates for October. Talking about Shannon O'Brien currently leads the way in the September Goal of the Month, with over 70% of the votes. So keep voting on the CUTV Twitter poll. The vote closes tomorrow at noon. Surrey. Challenging from Mambo Weston. And that's Popple to launch it away. Wilcox trying to wrestle the ball back from Wilkinson. Rima Lord Mears. Now it's Beatrice Sari. Draws it. It's charged down by Weston. Like a mobile brick wall, the United defender. the other guy on the other side. So there's a slight delay. Chelsea Western is currently on the deck. Apologies for that little delay. So a quick conversation with the media team at the coverage. Slight connection issue at the moment, but that should be clearing up in a second. So we've had just gone up to 8 minutes of action as Western trudges off the field for now. Should be able to return to the field of play very quickly as Sheffield United get this throw-in taken up the left side. It's going to be another throw as Wilkinson was challenged from behind. I think it was Georgia Poplar who got the final touch on that. It's down line now with Hartley. Space on the right for Wilson. She's going to go to the captain, Leandra Little, in the centre. Now Wilson, quickly closed down by Merrick, a former Sheffield United player, of course. Goes one-on-one with Wilson. A slight trip in the aftermath by Merrick. Referee is telling Merrick to calm things down. No harm done. Wilson's back on her feet. And skipper Little is going to take this free kick just inside Coventry territory. Funded up the right side. Nodded clear by Chandler before it could reach Pennock. Sheffield not giving up the ghost on this one. It bounces into the penalty area, up rather than out by Wilcox. Can Merrick get a bounce on this on the near touchline? Yes, she can. And the ball up the right from Wilson, blocked up by the shoulder of Merrick. Wilson gets the throw back from Lipka. No one home. Collected by Chandler, but given away cheaply. And the cross flashes across the face of goal from Jade Pennock. Picking it up in the far corner is Amber Hughes. She's going to let that one roll out on the other side of that corner flag, and that will be a Coventry United goal kick. Today's show here on CUTV brought to you by Coventry Motorcycles and Scooters, as well as our new partners at Mogan and Mogan. And Gauntlet caught in possession. It's a good save by Sue Wood. United caught napping there, and they could have been punished if it wasn't for quick reflexes by Sue Wood. Wood clears. It's deep into Sheffield territory and dinked into touch by Wilson. Pennock unable to keep within the confines of the pitch. Still 0-0. Both sides have looked promising. Chandler goes to collect the ball. And of course, if balls do leave the field of play over the barricades, they have to be sanitised, so there will be a few new balls used in this match. So there could be a couple of delays. It's Chandler's throw, not back where it came from by Pennock. Wilkinson, Chandler in with the challenge. Wilkinson maintains possession. A free kick given against Chandler for a kick on Wilkinson. Trying to get that ball back. Wilkinson played it along the right touchline, but it rolled over before Pennock could get to it. Gauntlet not happy with the decision given against her teammates. Having a quick word with the referee. Wilson thinking about playing it short to Lipka. Plays it behind instead to Little. Cusack. Gauntlet in, and she's got the throw. Cusack not happy with that, but it's a United ball, Coventry United ball that is. It's getting me confused already. Chandler. Headed away by Pennock. Wilcox prevents it from finding Wilkinson. Lipka. Popple cushions it out on this near side, preventing the attack from going any further. Wilson from the throw. Lord Mears, Lipka under pressure from either side. Anderson and Waffen still able to find their teammates. That's with Hartley. Plays a 1-2 with Mel Johnson. Kung Fu-like kick by Weston clears the danger for now. And a shove in the back of Becky Anderson gives Coventry United the free kick just shy of the halfway line, the far side of the field. Chelsea Weston fires that free kick into the danger zone. Strong header by Hartley, only as far as Amber Hughes. Plays a 1-2 with Anderson. Amber Hughes couldn't find a route past via Tricky Sarri. Sheffield have the ball in their own backyard. They launch it up the left. Brought to feet by Wilkinson. Flicked over the head of Weston. Great work from the striker. Hooks it up the left touchline. It's over Johnson's head. Popple can only send it back to another pink shirt. Offside flag raised against the number 7, Jade Pennock. Referee took some time in realising it, but has now eventually called a halt to play. Seward floats that goal kick towards the edge of the penalty area. It's a towering header by Leandra Little, although she did use Amy Waffen as a launch pad. Referee says no foul. Some dark clouds lying over the top of the Butts Park Arena. No rain expected. The return ball from Germany from that throw from Chandler was too powerful and invites Sheffield United in with a throw in a dangerous position. Wilkinson to Cusack. Charging in with the challengers. Chandler with the far touch has come off the United left back. Throw from Wilson. Lord Mears into the centre circle with Hartley. Sheffield looking to regroup and rearm with this attack. Johnson takes over from Sarri. Mel Johnson has a beautiful slide in from Amber Hughes, preventing the attack from going any further. Sheffield will have a throw in, but it allows United to stack up, ready for this attack. The return ball from Rima Lord Mears, straight into touch. Coventry United now have the ball with a throw. Well, next time we come to you live on air here in CUTV will be on Wednesday night with live coverage of the Midland Football League Premier Division match between Coventry United and Worcester City. So make sure to join us for live coverage of the men's match, and there will also be slight difference to the live stream, shall we say. We'll be unveiling that tomorrow. Naomi Hartley receives it from goalkeeper Fran Kitching, who hasn't been troubled yet today. Sarri found on the left-hand side, sliding by Popple, well timed, and it had to be. And Sarri found her way into the penalty area. It is a corner for Sheffield United to come in from the left. 15 minutes gone at the Butts Park Arena in the FA Women's Championship match between Coventry United and Sheffield United. Still scoreless, but the Blades looking to change that with this corner. In from the left by Sarri. Volleyed away with some venom by Waffen. Volleyed towards the left touchline by Ellie Wilson. Kept in by Sarri. Little calling for it. Over a kick attempt by Little. Forced to Pennock. Neither attempt made it past the United defence. It's back with the number 6, Cassia Lipka. Ellie Wilson swapped wings. Sarri. American with a challenge against her old team. Gauntlet forces the Sheffield striker, Rima Lord Mears, into touch with some good strength. Highlights of today's match will be available tomorrow morning. Make sure to hit the like button if you are enjoying today's commentary stream. Leave a comment with your feedback. Subscribe to CUTV on YouTube for more exclusive content from the men's and women's teams. And you can also find us on Twitter at Cov United TV. Don't forget to follow the main club channels at Cov United and at Cov United LFC. Charged down by Waffen there. The Surging run by Wilson up the left flank. It looks like Wilson's been caught. Maybe by a flailing arm by Amy Waffen. Didn't look like there was any intent in there, but doesn't make it hurt any less. Recovered now, plays a 1-2 there between Wilson and Lipka. Here is Lipka once more, playing in defensive midfield at the moment. Lord Mears gone to 6 a leg in. Mears had to leap over it. Referee says that's enough to warrant a free kick in the centre circle. Taken quickly. Here's Hartley, now Johnson. Slide in from Hughes. Curtails the move and it's back with Little. Wilson returns to the right side, but a misplaced pass. Chandler sticks the laces through that one. It ends up in the opposite penalty area where Little will get the Blades back underway. Hartley striding into empty pitch. That ball aimed towards Sari, but poked out by Weston. Throw in retrieved for United by Amber Hughes. Weston trying to flank it, but it's deflected out of a Sheffield body. The early chances have fallen the way of Sheffield United. It has been an even fixture thus far in the opening 18 minutes. Throw along the right to Amy Waffen, just bounced over Waffen's head, allowing Sari onto it. Gornut blasts it off Rima Lord Mears, another throw in. Just in front of Neil Redfern's technical area on the far side of the field, just below the Butts Park Arena scoreboard. Weston. Merrick was the target, and there was a barge in the back by Mel Johnson. Oh, and it was Amber Hughes, actually, who was the recipient of that. So, United ball on the far side. Chelsea Weston in full view of the Coventry United management team. Sends it high into the box. Over the head of Anderson. It's also over the head of Wilson. Finds Merrick on the left side. Crossing opportunity for the former Sheffield United attacker. Slips to the ground but maintains possession. Through a sea of pink shirts but couldn't find the red one. The clearance make full kindly for Wilkinson. Chips it up. Johnson nods it on. Who'll be first in the seconds? It's Weston who was caught in that exchange with Katie Wilkinson. Both players going for the ball. It was Weston who got the worst of it, and the card is coming out. The first booking of the match, brandished by the referee to number 9, Katie Wilkinson. In fact, no, isn't it? It's Mel Johnson who's got the yellow card, maybe for the reaction. Didn't think it was a yellow card offence from Wilkinson. It must have been the reaction from Mel Johnson. 20 minutes gone in the FA Women's Championship. Coventry United 0, Sheffield United 0. Live coverage on the CUTV with Liam Cook this afternoon. Wood from the free kick, nodded up by Cusack. Chandler first to it, beaten Pennock to the punch. Anderson, now with Matt Gornut, deflected but still finds Beth Merrick. Looking for a route around Wilson. Wilson pokes it out. Throw in Coventry United midway into Blades territory. Chandler with ball in hand. Waffen the target. Little able to get a leg in there. But as Waffen chases the loose ball, looks like it's a shove from Waffen on Little that's given the free kick. Free kick taken short by Little. Here's Cusack looking for Pennock on the right side. Cushioned down with the head of Holly Chandler. Merrick, now Gauntlet. Ball stuck between her legs, but she's got it now to centre back with Georgia Popple. A trip by Johnson, and Johnson's got to be careful. She's already on a yellow card here. Well, Johnson is walking a tightrope in just the 22nd minute. She's already got a yellow card. She's got another warning from the referee. Sue Wood with the free kick, cushioned out with a head by Wilson on this near side. Chandler will take on the back of some impressive performances in the United team. Can't you continue that? Chandler looking for an option. Waffen the target. First to it though is the right winger Pennock. Flicked on up the right flank by Wilkinson. Anderson taking no risks and plays it out on this near side for a Sheffield United throw, allowing her teammates to track back and regroup, ready for this assault from the Blades. Wilson to Lord Mears, forced away from the penalty area, turns around Gauntlet. Pennock loses out one-on-one with Chandler. Merrick, Anderson does the necessary, chested down by Lipka, chipped up to Wilson, volleyed into the central area of the field, diving header by Popple, prevents it from reaching Wilson. Hughes dispossessed by Lipka. The ball rolls away from the Ash's boot of Wilkinson. Wilcox with interception, now with Beth Merrick. Anderson, still in a dangerous position. United have got to try and play their way out of danger. Here's Holly Chandler, finds Merrick in the midfield on the halfway line. Creates some separation between her and Cusick. Gauntlet receives from Popple. Mass Gauntlet. Made for Carney for Amber Hughes. The challenge in though by Beatrice Sari, and Sari plays it out of Hughes, level with the penalty area. Hard work of Coventry United getting the ball well out of the danger zone for them, and also possibly opening the door. If they can get this ball back from the throws, the heavens do start to open. So we may have to get some cover for the CUTV laptop. Chandler thumps it up from the halfway line following Little's clearance. It's bounces safely back to the Sheffield United shot stopper, Fran Kitching. He's had a quiet day thus far. Bounces past Chandler. Now Pennock making a beeline for the box. Wilkinson in support. Pennock maybe looking to set himself up for the strike. Finds Johnson in space. Mel Johnson for Sheffield United off the post and in. It has been coming. Coventry United have worked hard to keep the Blades at bay and had some promising moves of their own, but the shots have been in favour of Sheffield in the opening 24 minutes. Johnson picked up in far too much space for United's liking and pings it in off the near post. Sheffield United take the advantage of the Butts Park Arena. Coventry 0, Sheffield 1. Still plenty of time for United to come back from this. They've got 75 minutes of play to go. 20 minutes of this first half. So that should be 65 minutes, not 75 minutes. You can tell I only got C in maths, can't you? That throw nodded out by Chandler. We will be taking a break at half-time here on CUTV to swap over the notes to our media team, just so we can keep layers. And also, we'll be having a quick cup of tea at half-time, so we'll just be going off air for around 10 minutes. Here's Cusick. Finds Pennock on the right side of the box. Chipped in. Johnson could have a second here. It's hooked away at the far post by Amber Hughes. Just looking a little bit shaky at the moment after conceding that goal, which was scored by Johnson. They've got the ball away now with Gauntlet. Merrick takes it too close to Wilson. Merrick is first to it though. Bartram behind by Wilson. Referee says no. A little bit of a trip on Merrick on the way out too. Chandler only as far as Little. Cusick looking for Pennock. Cushioned down with the head of Chandler. Gauntlet back with Wood. Closed down by Wilkinson. Safely away from the United skipper. Sari can only find Maz Gauntlet with that header. Now Dermody spots Merrick in space. Dermody making the run. Picks up Dermody. Crossing opportunity for the red and greens. They need to try and take these chances of challenging from behind. Just out for a throw. United had hoped it would be the other side of that flag. The touch definitely came off Rima Lord Miss. There's no doubt about that. looking for a red shirt. There's only two of them there with Merrick and Dermody. Returned to Chandler by Merrick. In by Chandler. Anderson's there, nodded out. And Johnson will sprint away. Switches to Sari. Beatrice Sari. Now into Johnson. Out comes Wood. Johnson onto the post. Wilkinson couldn't make contact. Johnson proving her worth once more. The heart of that move with Sari. And if Wilkinson had got something on that ball, surely it would have been 2-0. But the post comes to United's rescue this time. The post gives and the post takes away for Sheffield. Kitchen spots Pennock, finds her beautifully. Chandler in with the slide, didn't make contact with the ball. It's flicked on by Lord Mears. Wilson. Popple ensures it won't find a pink shirt. Well, she has found a pink shirt herself. Now she's giving it back to Wilson. Cusick with a cross from midfield. Gauntlet only picks out Johnson. Shoulder to shoulder with Weston. Corner kick. Weston doing just enough to divert that ball out. Just joining us here on CUTV. The score is currently 1-0 to Sheffield United against Coventry United. Today's show is always sponsored by Coventry Motorcycles and Scooters, as well as Mogan and Mogan. Sari lining up this corner, takes it short with Pennock. The return ball to Sari was a little under-hit. Chandler dragged back by Sari. As she got to the ball first. Free kick United on the right side of their penalty area. They need to start getting some efforts away on goal. They haven't tested Kitching left yet, I should say. Possession has been equal. The attacking moves have been slightly in Sheffield's favour. The shots have been all Sheffield thus far. Kitching could probably have put on a deck chair in the defence, doing their job perfectly. And so is this woman, Johnson, scoring that opening goal. She's got space on the right side of the box, rolls it in for Wilkinson, first time strike, miss hit. It's a hit by Pennock with a goal straight down her line of sight, but could only send it into the waiting grasp of a diving Sue Wood. A gilt-edged chance wasted for the Blades. Becky Anderson chests it down in the centre circle, looking for Amber Hughes, gets there ahead of Pennock, who's swapped over to the left-hand side now. Johnson and Pennock have swapped wings. It's Harmsley back into the box with Kitching. Naomi Hartley for Sheffield United. All the way back into the penalty area from Sari. Little. Lipka. And with Wilson. Finds Johnson. Couldn't keep it within the confines of the field. Half an hour gone here on CUTV. It's 1-0 Sheffield United at the moment. Handball surely against Wilson, yes. Merrick tried to flick it over the head of the Sheffield right back, and I think Wilson trying to get her hands up maybe to protect her face, but it's still handball. Over to Anna Wilcox with this free kick just in from the left touch line. Who's in there for United? Little ducks. Hardly able to find Lipka. Wilkinson cushions it down for Lord Mears, and the speed of Mel Johnson means she gets to the ball first, but Chandler was not going to give it up and has got it back for United with a toe in from behind. Merrick to Wilcox, slightly under hit to Wilcox. It's charged down by Wilkinson. The striker has got a chance to whip it in from the right now. Wilkinson turned away by Popple, who will be first in the seconds. It's Beth Merrick for Coventry United. Should be able to bring the danger to a close now. Hughes, the target of that crossfield ball. It's going to be a race between Hughes and Hartley. A race that Hartley wins for Sheffield. Plays it safely into the penalty area with the number 20 goalkeeper. That's Fran Kitching with the clearance. Knotted up by Gauntlet. He'll be first in the seconds. Anderson, with a bit of help from Waffen, has got it back. Now Matt's Gauntlet. United were appealing for a foul there for a shove on Gauntlet. Referee doesn't want to know. Chandler tries to turn away from Johnson. Johnson trying to retrieve the ball for Coventry United. Has given her a little bit more space. Wilkinson lurking dangerously there too, but it is with Anna Wilcox now. Crossfield pass. Hughes determined to retrieve that ball from Sari, and she's got it back. Amber Hughes, she's got Waffen in there, as well as Helen Dermody on the volley. Couldn't quite get the connection she wanted on it. It was a little too high for the powerful volley attempt that she had in mind. And it bounces to the left of the goal. First opportunity of the match for Coventry United. Could have been so much more. Again, the next time we'll be on air here on CUTV, coming up on Wednesday night with live coverage of the Midland Football League Premier Division match between Worcester City and Coventry United here at the Butts Park Arena. It is behind closed doors, but fans will be able to have more access to the game than usual, thanks to Coventry United TV's latest innovation. We'll let you know about that on Monday morning. But for now, we're here at the Butts Park Arena for the FA Women's Championship match between Coventry United and Sheffield United. It's been everything that we'd expected thus far. A very competitive fixture. It's still 1-0 to Sheffield United following that goal from Mel Johnson on 24 minutes. Hartley takes it too close to Anderson, but just able to get past the United midfielder. Of course, has got a wonder goal or two in her locker. She's used 2 of them in the last 2 matches. Anderson taken out in that exchange with Cusack in the midfield. And the United free kick will follow. And the Sheffield United subs going for a warm-up. The bench is as follows for Sheffield. Becky Flaherty, Nat Johnson, Alifa Paul, Chloe Dixon, Kerry Matthews, Sophie Walton, Courtney Sweetman Kirk, Ali Johnson and Olivia Chance. And for Coventry United, Katie Morris, Anna Colville, Nikki Miles, Phoebe Warner and Jenna Roberts. Wilcox put under severe pressure by Wilkinson on the fringes of her own penalty area. Thanks to Wood, who's closed down by Popple and gives it away in a dangerous position. Popple in from the side on Pennock. It's back with Sue Wood. Of course, United did give away a penalty in their previous exchange here at the Butts Park Arena. Durham, I should say. They gave away a penalty on Wednesday night. Wood chips it to the right, brought down safely by Weston. Opposite past Cusack. Too close to Hartley. That ball, which was aimed towards Helen Dermody. And Weston trying to play it high at the right flank, gets drifted over the white line. Throw in Sheffield. That's 10 yards into their own half of the field. They're taking it a little bit closer to the halfway line than they probably should have, but it's worth things that happen in this game. Lord Mears now with Leandra Little, the skipper. Litka spots Wilson, acres of space. How has she been allowed that much room by Coventry United? Wilson has overrun that one though, straight into touch. With 10 minutes to go until half time, Sheffield United maintain their advantage. But we know that United have got themselves a couple of goals in them. No, they should never be discounted. So if I was Sheffield United, I want to get as many goals in the early going as I can. Sheffield thought that ball had gone out of play, but it's kept in by Chandler. Well, that one wasn't kept in as it's sent into the blue and white seats by Cusack. Well, thankfully for COVID officer, who's going to disinfect that ball. The ball somehow bounced off the white seats and all the way down to the ground for him, so he hasn't had to go into the stand to go and collect it. It's all by doing half a job. No, the COVID officers here at Coventry United have done an absolutely sterling job over the last few weeks, keeping us all safe in these troubling times. And of course, we do thank them for everything that they are doing. And we thank you for your understanding of the current situation, given the current climate at the moment. We'd love to welcome you all to the Butts Park Arena today, but of course, certain circumstances mean that we're unable to do so. We hope you are enjoying the coverage, however. We'll try and keep you up to date as much as we can here on Coventry United TV. We'll have interviews and highlights for you after the match too, so you won't miss a single shot, save or goal. Here's Lipka in central midfield for Sheffield United. Now Mel Johnson, the goal scorer. Return to Johnson by Rima Lord-Mears. Right in the corner, Johnson's got to find the way out. She finds Lord-Mears. Cushion down to Wilson. High lofted cross. Chested down by the striker Wilkinson, but it's Amber Hughes who's first of the seconds. Danger far from over. Wilkinson chips it towards the penalty area. Strong header by Popple. To Becky Anderson. The space on the left-hand side with the former Sheffield player Beth Merrick. Chandler. Merrick the target, but it was Little first to the loose ball. That was Kitching. Cassia Lipka. Leandra Little. Plenty of space in the midfield for Maddie Cusack. Striding on for Sheffield. Still going Cusack. Crossing opportunity for Pennock on the left wing. Pennock. Sent back where it came from by Wilcox. It's nodded into relative safety by Amber Hughes. Manages to find Woffin too, and a back heel by Dermody. Could open the back door for Beth Merrick. Taking on Little. Merrick going for a strike from long range. It was going to be a tall order to get past Little, but she had an opportunity to do so. Merrick decided that it was best to have a go from long range rather than potentially not have a go at all. Kitching. Chandler leaps like a salmon and prevents Johnson from getting to that one. It's shepherded into touch by Wilson. Leandra Little. Lipka. Amy Hartley wants options close. Down the centre of the park to Cusack. Pennock on the left, which she's required, and finds Pennock. Wilkinson and Johnson waiting in the penalty area, as well as Lord-Mears. Skips past the challenge of Weston. And it flashes across the face of goal. And the referee has given a free kick right on the edge of the penalty area. The shot went wide. The referee giving advantage after an infringement by, I believe it was Chelsea Weston. Sheffield wanted the penalty. It is a millimetre away from the white line from what I can see. That was very, very close. Who'd be a referee in that sort of situation? But it is going to be a free kick to be taken on the left side of the box by Jade Pennock, as Sheffield look to double their money in the final minutes of the first half. High, wide, not at all handsome from Pennock. That's the end of that chapter. 40 minutes gone at the Butts Park Arena, just 5 to go until half-time, and we'll be taking a short break at half-time, just muting the microphone so we can have a quick cup of tea and go for our match notes thus far. You can use the same live stream for the second half, don't worry about that, we'll just be going quiet for 10 minutes. Chandler sees him with a challenge, it forced a Woffin momentarily, but hard work from Lipka has got it back for Sheffield. Wilkinson receives a shove from Popple. Referee says it's fair game. Back with Wood. She's done her part to keep United within a chance of this match. There's a 1-2 with Popple. Gauntlet. Back to Popple again. Closed down by Pennock, and the ball played off the left leg of Pennock on the far side of the field as the minutes tick away before half-time. Sheffield maintain their 1-goal advantage, taken in the 24th minute. Scored by Mel Johnson. And of course, is on a yellow card and a final warning, so Johnson has got to be careful. She's made her impact. Lord-Mears. Lipka. Wilcox prevents it from finding Johnson, but only returns it to Lipka. Little. Curls it left with Hartley, her centre-back partner. Floated towards the left where Sari is waiting. Nodded down by Weston, only as far as Wilkinson. Beatrice Sari to Wilkinson once more. Now Cusack takes aim. and it hits the net, but thankfully for United, it's the side of the net. Well, thankfully, no sort of situation like we had on Wednesday, where the ball was whipped in from the right-hand side and ended up in at the near post of Sue Wood's goal. Everyone thought it had gone behind for a goal kick. It turned out it had actually gone into the back of the net. Everyone was very confused. Thankfully, nothing like that today. Lord Mayor's driving towards the net, and it's smothered by Sue Wood at the near post following that powerful strike by Pennock. Wood leading from the back. Keeper clears her lines towards Amber Hughes, just over the head of the United winger, who's returned recently from injury. Slides in on Sari. Halts that move for now. The throw-in on the far side into the final 2 minutes of the first half. I think we're going to need another match ball, are we? In fact, there's going to be a substitution here, a very early substitution for Sheffield United. It's the end of the day for Ellie Wilson. If I can see the number on the shirt, I think it's Chloe Dixon who's coming on. That looks like the number 11 to me. No substitutes board, unfortunately, at the Butts Park Arena, but it looks to me as if that's the number 11 on the shorts. That would be Chloe Dixon. We wait for confirmation. She heads over to the right-hand side, and what I assume is going to be a straight swap at right back, and yes, indeed, the number 11 on the back of the shirt of Chloe Dixon, replacing Ellie Wilson. You assume that there's some sort of injury for Wilson, or maybe just a tactical move from Neil Redfern. Final minute of normal time. We had a stoppage for an injury to Chelsea Weston earlier on in the match. It's about the only stoppage that we've had, to be fair, so I wouldn't assume there'd be much added time. And Pennock, trying to pirouette on the ball, was knocked it out and sent herself crashing to the pitch. Thankfully, she's okay, but not a moment that she'll want to relive. Here's Wilkinson. Weston prevents her from reaching the box. Just trying to keep Sheffield at bay. They may have an opportunity to break now with Amber Hughes. Nothing but pink behind and nothing but pink in front. Finds Anderson. The ball misplaced. Normal time is over. And Merrick cuts out that loose pass. Could be a final chance before the break for Coventry United. Here's Beth Merrick. Dermody takes aim. It's dipping, but dipping too late. That should be the end of the first half. Launched away by the keeper into the second minute of added time. We're on midfield battle at the moment, and United have got the free kick with too much pushing and pulling on Popple. Weston. Here's Popple. Now with Anna Wilcox. And that's the end of the first half here on CUTV. Halftime score, Coventry United 0, Sheffield United 1. We'll be back in 10 minutes.